Welcome, dirty peasants, to episode 67 of Wartwood Gazette, the Amphibia podcast. This week we'll be covering all of the Amphibia shorts. I'm your host, Maticon, and join me today we have Nick
What's up, people?
and Impact.
Yo, what's good, everybody?
All right, thanks guys for coming on. News this week, or for the past few weeks. At the time of this recording releases, the Marcy Journal won't be out. It was actually delayed to December, so it's going to be a bit longer. The wait's going to be a bit longer, but we got some preview pages, but we'll talk about that another week since that deserves its own discussion. But we'll get to it before. Oh, what'd you say, Impact?
Oh, I was saying I think they delayed it because of like a printing issue or something like that. That's what I think.
Yeah, I know books in general. There's been trouble getting paper to actually print.
Yeah, no, that's just so funny to me though. Like the reasons, you're like, damn, sorry, bro, hasn't tried yet.
Even at my workplace, for 11 by 17 paper, we have even trouble getting that in stock, which is weird.
Dang. Yeah, that just stinks. But yeah, the good thing is, I mean, we'll eventually get it, right? It'll feel like Chris. Isn't it pretty neat that's releasing December? I mean, lines up pretty well with Christmas. Boom.
Yeah, I think the hardcover is going to come a week after the paperback, which is a little bit annoying
Yeah.
since pre-ordered the paperback, but not
Yeah.
paperback, the
Ooh.
hardcover, but
Yeah, dude. Yeah, same year. Like I was like, yeah, when I saw it, I was like, I ain't a loser. I'm getting a hardcover, right? So, like when I saw those two options, so now it's like now, now maybe I will be taking an L because I'm gonna have to dodge spoilers for a week. I'm like, oh god, I feel like this is just something that's just not brought up enough. I mean, dude, can you just imagine that and insights we're going to be getting? I mean, holy crap! Because it's practically what everyone has been dying to hear about since the relay started, and we're going to get that. And I feel like I feel like the fact that Matt hasn't said nothing about it. I don't know. It's like, is there something spicy in there? Right? Because it's just been about Marcy, Marcy, Marcy. Like, I don't know. I'm expecting something good.
yeah,
I hope he doesn't release like any Anne stuff until obviously until the book comes out because I wanted that's like a juicy part of the whole series. You can't spoil that. I hope he doesn't preview any part of that. Hopefully.
yeah, we'll
Yeah.
we'll see when we get there. But I guess we'll start talking about the shorts, I guess a little bit of context for people who weren't around at the time. Basically, season one had its bomb format, and then a month or two later, I'm looking at the playlist. Season one wrapped up end of July, and then in September, every week we got a brand new Amphibia short on YouTube, and they weren't long. They were under a minute. I guess 30 seconds, because then 30 seconds, and then the subscribe page shows up, and a lot of these shorts were just fun little planter and the planter hijinks, and I'm not we're not gonna go into each one one by one, but we'll cover some of the highlights from these. So the first set of shorts were called Teen Girl in the Frog World, so it's just Anne and the planter's just hanging out, and I guess first I want to get impacts. What are your thoughts on these first batch of shorts? Since I know,
So oh, you go though.
I just meant the teen girl in a frog world, because I know you probably saw this way later.
Yeah, I did. So I didn't even know it was a thing until going to the Discord and stuff. Like, oh shit, there's extra Amphibia content. That's cool. So it was a nice little bonus thing after watching True Colors for the second time. So, but these are really fun. Like Teen Girl in a Frog World feels like less in depth than I think like the stuff we get from like Vlog from the Bog. They feel like kind of like your first shorts kind of thing. They feel about relatively simple. But yeah, they're essentially just season one kind of like packed into a small mini package, and I don't know, that's really fun to me. Like I don't know, the no signal one's kind of my favorite, where Anne's just like actively wants to like use the internet and not actually call home. She can't do that, but like the only reason she wants like to use her phone is for like internet purposes. So I thought that was really funny. But yeah, I like these shorts. They're like, again, compact season one. So it's nice to get that wholesome, like no stakes, no like big problems the characters have to solve just yet, just the planters being themselves. And that's the heart of the show. So great. And it's great for people who are new to the show too, who don't know anything about Amphibia and just see these shorts on YouTube and like, oh, that's pretty cool. They can look it up, like, oh shit, it's a whole show of this. I'll watch it, and then they'll have a good time. It sets good expectations of what the show is about and what to expect. So yeah.
All right, thank you, Impact. Nick, what are your thoughts on Teen Girl in a Frog World?
I mean, I love it, man. It's like we were talking about just before we started recording, right? It's so yeah, I know there's like different branches of like the Amphibia shorts, but yeah, this is just basically everything I loved about season one, just compacted into these, fast moving 1 minute shorts, right? Like there isn't really much else to say besides it's just, it's as funny as Amphibia gets. It's as heartfelt as Amphibia gets. It just, I don't know. It just, plus it just has that nice theme of these two worlds sort of colliding and just, getting used to the world of Amphibia while also, bringing something of her own to it at the same time, right? I don't know. Yeah, it's just what I love about the show in a lot of ways.
All right, thanks, Nick. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with these because like if you remember back in season one, it's like we got the bomb format, and it was like a long time until we got season two. So it was nice that
Yeah,
yeah, we got a bit
it's
more
really
content in the fall. And I'm just checking the dates on like the final Teen Girl and Frog World. So it lasted about a month, where we got these like shorts from September to October. I kind of wish
yeah,
it was like spread out a little bit more, just so it would
like
last long.
monthly,
Not monthly. I
like
guess
maybe bi-weekly.
yeah, because it was a weekly thing.
Uh,
So and it only lasted so
that's
5 weeks.
that freaking high. I don't even that freaking hiatus, but yeah, these shorts were definitely. I think these shorts definitely helped with surviving the hiatus, even if they were like less than a minute long each. It was still like, you know what I mean? It was just a way to sort of like keep Amphibia in our minds. You know what I'm getting at. It's like if we're missing Amphibia, we're sort of losing that love. Then we have these quick, small little things to watch. Like I remember like just checking out like a bunch of them with my little brother. But yeah,
But I guess the upside was that these weren't the only set of shorts we actually got this year. We actually got uh, another set of shorts called Wild Amphibia, and it was basically, and this was around November, December time. So it's like the Amphibia content didn't stop. It was just like we got basically a bunch of shorts of Soggy Joe and kind of like a clip show of like a random like creature that was in the show. So it wasn't like it wasn't like original shorts like Teen Girl and Frog World. But it was still
yeah.
nice that we
Yeah.
got, if it wasn't late during this recording, I'd be like screaming about Soggy Joe getting his own shorts.
I'm like, Soggy. I don't know. I'm still like blown away they gave Soggy Joe his own shorts. Like, and he has so many of them too. Like, it wasn't even just one. Like, let me count. He has like one, two, three, four. Oh, only has four. Oh, okay, I have more in my head, but yeah, I don't know. They gave him four freaking shorts. Like, you never. I did not see that coming. But hell yeah, I appreciated that. I love Soggy Joe.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like I dead ass forgot about these until I had to like look up the playlist again. Like they're
Nah.
nice, but like they're not really short. Soggy Joe is just commentating over what's happening in the
Yeah.
show, and that's it. So in my head, they weren't even shorts. Like
Yeah, then it has like the limited animation too. Like I don't blame
yeah,
you. It's definitely not as memorable as the other ones.
yeah.
Soggy Joe's getting into that reaction business, like the reaction
Yeah.
industry,
He'd probably do well.
like live Soggy Joe reactions. Uh, oh, and another point about Teen Girl and Frog World is that even after the short ends, the part where they show like the thumbnail, the YouTube thumbnail, and tell you to like and subscribe. They also had like the actors like they still had like dialogue after where like the I think my favorite one was like the scenic route short where like Anne and Hop Hop are talking about the internet, and then like Hop Hop's like talking about like Anne was talking about how like the internet is like even more scarier than some of the places they've been.
Oh yeah. It was like, it's a spider. How did he go? He was like, it's a spider. Then she's like, no, dude. There's a lot more to that.
No, she's like,
Something
oh,
like that.
like it's like you'd be like horrified by what you saw in like the world on the web, and then Hop Hop's like, oh, spiders, because he has no idea
Yeah,
what the
she
internet
explains
is.
it as like she's trying to explain it like that's why she's not like traumatized by any of this shit. They went through in a scenic route. I don't know. That was great. Yeah.
And then yeah, we covered the wild amphibia stuff. That was so basically for like the rest of the 2019, we're actually pretty like there was like a drip feed of content for
Yeah.
amphibia fans.
Yeah, they knew they screwed us over, so they're like, all right, we'll keep you alive. We'll keep you alive on the smallest dosage. See, so I think let me see. So I hope this playlist is in order because I see
It's
that.
not in order. Like the wild amphibia stuff came out like
Oh,
it's
it's
not
not
in
in
order.
order.
Like
Oh shoot.
the Teen Girl and Frog World, that's in order.
Okay. And when was the late? What was the latest one then? The latest Wild Amphibia. Dang it!
It was
I'm
like
like, I have
in
to keep like.
1st of December.
So that was the latest one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm. Dang. Okay. Because I'm seeing now there's like a six. Because I'm seeing. Okay. So are the next set of shorts the Chibi shorts? Because I'm seeing there's like a. Wait. No. Wasn't there?
Yeah,
Shoot.
the Chibi ones came out during season 2. But like
Yeah. Because I
it kind
don't.
of started before.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, and I see. Yeah, because I think there was like a 6 month gap then between Wild Amphibia and the Chibi shorts before we got them. Dang, they were starting to stem.
When did season 2 start up?
I think it was July. Yeah, July 11th. So
Okay,
I think
so
like Chibi shorts started like a month before.
yeah, so the Chibi shorts came out before season 2 started. So it's like okay, so basically now that I think about it, like the season 1 hiatus wasn't too bad. Like we had content until the end of the year of 2019. Okay, and then for 2020, like January, February, March, April, May.
Yeah, we had to wait. It was like 6 months. We had to
So
wait six
yeah,
months.
like 6 month wait, and then like the month before we got the Chibi shorts. So these ones was Amphibia the first show to get Chibi shorts?
It's actually, let me double check. It's like, dang, because I'm thinking like, I don't remember any before Amphibia. Let me check. It'd be pretty cool. They're the first one. Chibitales. It's not like there's like a Chibitale wiki. Yeah. Oh, what the?
Yeah, I'm kind of
Wait.
just
Yo, wait. I think it is. Wait, no way.
and I feel
It
like
is.
yeah, and
It is. Holy shit. Amphibia was the first.
And what's interesting
Wow.
is that like a lot of these videos have like a lot of views, and I'm guessing they ran these as ads
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah. Because like, shoot, yeah,
yeah, that's the only like I think reason
yeah.
why
One of
the
them is like,
6 million, five
Yeah,
million.
yeah, 6 million views on one
I
of
know
these.
the Marcy theme song "Takeover" was played as an ad at some point, so that's probably likely. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Amphibia was like, and the popularity of the Chibi shorts might have helped get like the Chibiverse show a thing.
Yeah, holy crap, yeah. I mean, I don't know, like I only saw like the. I'm telling you, man, I feel like I was still coping after the ending, and then like that came out, and I just saw the players talk to each other again. I was like, I need this to survive. But yeah, no, it's I don't know, that's just insane. You know what I mean? Like, just I didn't even realize that. Yeah, the Chibi shorts basically started from Amphibia. They popped off with that. I mean, wow.
And these Chibi shorts, they were like the Teen Girl and Frog World shorts, like you could kind of see them being canon in a way. But the Chibi shorts were kind of like a lot more cartoony. It was a lot.
Yeah.
These ones were
Yeah.
definitely just like fun little one-offs. Like you can't really fit them in canon. Uh, but it's fine.
Yeah,
They were
especially with
like,
the moon stuff. So I mean,
Yeah, the moon stuff. I-
oh my
Yeah,
god,
I
yeah.
can't believe that. Yeah, how much foreshadowing was just packed into this? Like, or not foreshadowing, but how many like did they? I don't know. Did they know by then? I don't know if we could say that, but like,
No,
I don't know
basic.
how many things ended up having like. Oh, go ahead.
No, because I remember Matt explained the process where it's like the Teen Girl and the Frog World shorts. The Amphibia crew worked on those. Like they boarded and directed, and they
Oh, they did. No.
they were a lot more involved in those shorts. The Chibi shorts were made by like the B team that does like the there's like a different department that works on all the shorts and Chibi short stuff. And basically they get Matt's like approval before they like with the script before they like continue with them. So
I
like
think
stuff
Matt
like
was like pretty impressed with them too. Oh, sorry, Tom, keep
no,
going.
no, no, yeah, like I was pretty much done. Just like stuff I remember stuff like the family photo stuff. Like cameras aren't canon in Amphibia, but like it's just like a fun little thing.
Yeah, I know Matt said like he was pretty impressed with like all of them. He didn't have to like say that much, like what to not add or don't do this or whatever. He was I think he said he was kind of like hands off with it because they
Yeah,
were
he
already doing
was.
a good job already. But yeah.
I think my okay impact. What was your favorite Chibi short? Chibi. Yeah, what was your favorite Chibi short?
I I think the family photo one. I don't know. I like the little ending where like they were to take like Hot Pot was taking all these pictures of the family, but like they all screwed up. But eventually they all kind of come together in some way. That was cute. I don't know. Like there's a lot of like funny moments in there too. So that was my favorite.
Nick, what was your favorite?
Um, no, I'm about to be like Impact. I think the family photo one. I don't know. I mean, I love playing their family sticking to each other, sticking together like that. So I was pretty a fan. Oh no! Plus, there was like a Shining reference too. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, like
Like
Yeah.
when Hop Hop smashed through the door. Damn, that's just like one of those. I feel like that's just one of those super popular references that you just see everywhere, right? Like the Akira bike slide, right? Like that's just everywhere.
yeah, family photo
That was pretty cool.
was my favorite one too.
Dang, look at 3 for 3.
Oh,
I think like my second most favorite one is the quicksand one.
Damn, I was like, that's my second favorite too. Dang. Like the other ones are fun. It's just I don't know. It's just funny how she's literally dying. She's just dying. She's just like slowly sinking into. I don't know. I hate how the fact that people are like, "Whoa, look at this, guys! Look at this! The hardest thing, the hardest thing." Don't do that to me.
Yo, and people are, same thing with the quit bugging me short where like Spring grabs the moon.
Yeah. Damn. I just like what the hell even is this show sometimes, you know what I mean? Like just so many it I feel like it's like I know in the last 10 years there's like countless examples of shows where you're like, wow, I never would have expected it to transform into that by the end. Like it's weird. I feel like those feel e- those feel like accidental in a way, you know what I mean? Like because I know like I don't know, it's just I feel like that's like a interesting perspective to look at Amphibia with because I know like Matt, he directly mentioned that a lot of those creators, when they put serialized elements into their show, it was really this them wanting to make like a story based show in the first place, like not like an episodic sitcom, right? But then I don't know, it's just interesting how Matt was like, no, I intentionally want this to be an episodic sitcom with continuity, right? He was like, I want this to be intentionally like a hybrid show. He wasn't just thinking like he wasn't like everyone else. Yeah, I don't know. It's so it's weird. I don't know. I think that's what makes the whole transformation of Amphibia itself like hit harder, even hit yeah, hit even harder for me compared to other stuff because it's just I don't know. It's so planned, right? And like there's so many callbacks to the past. There's just it's I don't know. It's like such a fluid transition, but like every time we hit a big moment, you're just like, holy shit, am I watching the same show? Like
I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
Amphibia never like loses itself either. I think that's one thing that could easily happen with like a show like Amphibia that's constantly changing and growing, and the stakes are getting bigger and bigger each season. Like Amphibia never feels like by season 3, it doesn't feel like I'm watching an entirely different show, but it also feels like the show has changed and evolved.
Yeah.
So it's like it doesn't feel like season 3 is like a sore thumb in the show at all. Like because the stakes are higher, it feels like it fits in right there without like going too far. Amphibia always knew what it wanted to be, and even when it has bigger moments like Marcy got stabbed and died, Sasha falls off a cliff or something, like it still feels like the same show. It never feels like it went like too far to a point where like yeah, it does feel different, but like it never loses its soul, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, 100%. I feel like, yeah, I've talked to Thumb about this before, but like, yeah, it's, I mean, you're just like 100% right. Like, Impact. It's just like when they brought in Andrews in the core, right? Like, no, because when Andrews got revealed, like when more intrigue got added to Andrews, we were like, holy crap, this dude might actually be the main villain of the show, right? We might like the plot might be actually getting even grander than we imagined. He's still fit in so damn well with the show. Even so, like he feels so. Even so, he contrasts so much from what the show was in season one. Right? He just they just locked him in, and you were like, wow, okay, the show was always meant to have a character like this. I think that's just I don't know. It really does feel like an achievement that they were able to make. I don't know. It's like they were able to conceal all this grander stuff while also having it all planned at the same time. Like also because they always I think they admitted they always wanted to go for like big stuff like this, right? Like Matt, he said Matt, I think he said he didn't have like the story 100% planned out, but he knew all the big plot beats he wanted to hit, and like I don't know, it's just incredible how fluid it is. I guess is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, and like as the show, I guess we can talk about the last set of shorts, the vlog from the bog stuff, and these shorts came out a month before season 3 started, and these shorts were like the Teen Girl and the Frog World stuff was like 30 seconds long. Each of the vlog from the bog stuff was like about a minute, so it was a little bit longer. And to be honest, like I think these were like the best shorts easily. Like I
Yeah,
haven't
no,
watched these
hands
in a while.
down.
Yeah, like each of these were like
Yeah.
hilarious. Like
Yeah, hands down.
yeah, I can't pick a favorite. Like
Yeah, like they're all. No, God, yeah. It's just each. I don't know. Like I think.
I
some
guess
of my favorite stuff definitely comes from like learning about each other. I just love the expressions here, like that one downward view of Anne. Like that just looks so funny to me.
I guess Impact. What was your favorite vlog from the bog short?
So my favorite was actually the driving the amphibian way. I don't know why, because it was essentially like a condensed and Theft Auto without like I don't know. I really liked that one. I was gonna say the Sasha one, but I have like kind of not conflicting opinions on that one. But I got like something to say about that once we get to it. But like, yeah, that's my favorite one.
How about you, Nick? What was your favorite short?
Might have to say learning about each other. I don't know. It has like so many cute moments with the planters, drawing themselves and Anne just I don't know. I just love Anne cringing at each. I love it. Yeah, I love Anne cringing at like their insulting interpretation of humans because of the big noses and stuff. Plus, like I don't know. There's just so many funny expressions. Like if I just like literally like just that one shot where Anne she's like recording herself with like from like right like what kind of angle like. Should I say downwards angle? I don't know, but I don't know. It's just lots of fun stuff. Yeah, and I especially just love when Hop Hop drew himself like a Chad, and like he was just so pleased with himself. I don't know. That was just so sweet.
Yeah, like I'm kind of mixed up because like learning about each other is like so sweet, but like the glamour one is hilarious.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
God,
that
yeah. The
was
whole
funny.
town gets
That was funny.
that was amazing. Yeah, the whole town like I just I love how like everyone just rocked it so well. Like like it was insane. Like how good they actually looked.
Oh, and Sprig canonically is like a good makeup artist or
Yeah,
cosmetologist.
dude. Yeah, Sprig just can't be stopped. What a beast.
Just
Is there like he achieved like man, dude, like this I don't know, like Sprig is like a gigantic list of accomplishments in in this show. Like he has a full ride in Utopia University. He's a legendary warrior defeating two Toad Lords in battle. What else did he?
he,
Oh, he
he
helped stop he helped stop the destruction of the multiverse. Um, like
he made the king of Amphibia like
cry.
cry, like fall on his
You
knees
made
and
him
cry.
cry. You made him have a breakdown. Oh my god. Yeah. Dude, Sprig's just a beast. No, he befriended. He was the best friend to the legendary warrior who saved their entire world. What a beast.
And then the I love how for the food short where like Hop Hop's like doing his like cooking video, everyone comment on how like square his head was.
Yeah, I was wondering about. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Like, I guess that was just like the way that like a board artist handled this scene, but yeah, no, I mean, I think it made it even funnier of how dumb he looked.
Like his face was so like squished and everyone was like commenting on it.
Yeah, yeah. See, everyone was like, "Hey, did anyone see this? Doesn't Hop Up look weird, guys?" Like,
Oh, and there's also the hopping one. Where, like Anne just jumps and it's
oh,
like 2 inches
know,
off the ground.
yeah. No, it was like I always love that small moment where like Anne's like, "No, dude, we were born with flags," and then like Sprig just cringes. He was like, "Ew." Like,
Yeah, and then you have like the yeah, Sasha takes over the last short.
Last
I
one, yeah.
yeah,
yeah, that was like,
yeah, I think yeah, people were just like confused when like so technically this takes place before reunion,
yeah,
but you know,
but it's
Sasha
Yeah.
like,
I feel like that's the issue Impact had, right? That's the impact the minor gripe you had, right, Impact?
No, not really. It you know
oh
what? It
dang,
wasn't
it's a
really a
twist.
gripe. It was just kind of like I don't know. I actually think it might be more of a compliment than anything. You know, I hear like a lot in the fandom just as a whole that we needed more like I think you guys have heard it. Like we needed more Sasha
Oh
and
yeah, more
Marcy.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm kind of like that would have been kind of boring because Sasha's just getting W's like the entire time. Like we don't see her in season 1, and like the theme song takeover proves that. This proves it, and I just don't really think like I don't know. This short always just told me, yeah, we didn't really need to see what she was doing to the show. I love Sasha. It's just like I like the short too. It's just kind of like it just told me like, yeah, I don't need to see this character during this point. Like she's not doing anything to progress herself. If anything, she's getting worse, which could be cool. But like,
Yeah,
yeah,
like yeah.
it's still fun.
It's just yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, dang, doesn't it suck that like Amphibia got like stuck with such a complicated subject because it's like it's not that seeing that stuff would be bad. Honestly, I could see it like being like a very making for some like excellent episodes for season 1, but it's like I don't know, but damn, you have to tell someone for straight face that hey, this could be awesome. This could be totally fucking awesome to add to season 1, but we don't actually need it. Like, and damn it, I hate to be the one. I hate to like have to argue from that side, right? Because I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, I wouldn't mind more Sasha episodes, right? But it's like, like
You don't need
yeah, we
to.
literally
Like,
we don't need it. We really, because it's just you're right. Because once she's introduced, yeah, you already know she's a bad person. You already know she's going to be getting worse, and her main importance is just how she feeds into Anne's development. If we're being honest, and it's just I don't know. You have to be really aware of that. I mean, like, damn, it is. I don't know. Like, it's something I compliment Amphibia for. Like, where it's like I feel like you really have to think about a writer to really. You have to really have to think like a writer to. I feel like to understand his decisions. But then, like, at the same time, though, damn it, like that leads to so much like discourse where it's like, you know what I mean? It's like every week where it's like, these two characters deserve more. They should have gotten more. I don't know. It's crazy. It's bananas.
yeah, and like I was gonna say this for the Marcy theme song takeover too, but actually, I don't know if we're gonna talk about the theme song takeovers, but
I feel like,
Are we gonna talk about the takeovers or no?
so like I think both of those takeovers happened while the podcast is going on. We kind of discussed it. We could make
Oh,
we could make a separate video for like all the takeovers, but I
okay,
think we could do that just so we have another
yeah,
chance to talk about everything now that we know now that the show's wrapped up.
okay. I mean, I'll mention it just now, just because like it when like I think about like what if Marcy got more episodes? Like it's kind of the same thing with it too, where like both Sasha and Marcy are kind of in a position of not really growing as people. So if you kind of made them like the focus of an episode, it could work, but like Marcy is too much in her isekai, like this is a game mindset, and that might get annoying after a while. No offense to Marcy fan. But it was Sasha, like kind of the same thing. She's not growing as a person, and just that this vlog and the theme song takeover were just kind of always remind me of that. So I would always want to see more of the trio, kind of like when they grown as people. I feel like that's more interesting than having them constantly be stagnant when we meet them all the time. If that makes sense. So yeah.
Yeah, I feel
And
like
and oh, go ahead.
yeah, I think we'll do a separate video for the takeovers so that we can have like a longer discussion on
I got you.
this aspect because I do have some thoughts about those, and I think we can probably cover like the counter arguments like in more detail then. But yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think yeah, I agree with what you guys are saying about this. Like yeah, like the Sasha shorts this one kind of showed me yeah, like this takeover just showed like she's just winning, and it's not really yeah, it's not really necessary for us to get like the whole picture of the show. Like this doesn't really add like they don't really add a new layer, which I don't mind.
Yeah.
I think for the ending of the short,
Yeah.
like when Sasha seems to like know who Sprig is, despite not meeting him at this point, and I just love I still love that cutaway back to
Mm.
Sprig, just feeling.
Yeah, he's yeah, he's feeling extremely uncomfortable. Yeah.
I guess
But
how
damn,
I
man, oh, go ahead.
oh I guess how I ration out like how I make it fit into canon is that like Bog probably talked about Sprig, and then what are the names of the other toads? They all probably made some jokes about like how like this pink frog and this weird this weird creature, like which is Anne, like had like this very interesting dynamic or whatever that they would just like, you know how Amphibia just kind of like when they get like super meta, like I feel like I could see the toads just talking about how like Spring and Anne had this like very like deep bond of each other.
Yeah, this unshakable bond, almost like they're protagonists, and wait, what's the other one? Like deuteragonists, like right? Almost like they're protagonists and dragonists of their own story. But like, yeah,
Or like just like
no, I could totally see that.
or just something that makes like Sasha realize that like Anne has a new best friend and that just pisses her off.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like Amphibia would do. See, like, yeah, well, that's why I always love about like Amphibia's meta jokes where they pat themselves on the back because I don't know, it's always like actually deserved. Like I'm like, okay, you guys are being a little cheeky, but I can't exactly get mad because you did a great job. So here you go. This is your award.
Yeah, and those were all the vlog and from the bog shorts. And then we actually got a couple more Chibi shorts after this where it was like it was season 3 focused, and this came out these shorts came out I think during the 3A hiatus. And we got one with like and the planners at the zoo, at the museum. I think it was just two like Earth focused shorts, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was really interesting how Disney actually, went all in with like Earth arc. Like they actually gave us some shorts on it. Like I didn't expect that from me, but I don't know. Like I can't even imagine. Like it must have been something for Nat to like advertises to Disney or like the pitches to Disney. He's like, we're gonna go back to Earth. Or like, I don't know because like you guys remember all the. I don't. It's so funny how like the sort of dichotomy between how Disney like advertises this show and like the actual online fan. Because like they were like, I know this is a kid show, but I don't know. It's just so funny to me how they're just hyping up the idea of the setting, right? And like I don't know, just ignoring like all the other reasons people were interested in them being there. I don't know. I just thought that was funny looking back.
Oh, we also had the planners were in space on the rocket ship, and wasn't
Oh yeah,
that
what the hell? They went to yeah. What was with that? Like that was so random. Frogs in space. Let me check that idea, Gavin.
And they met like alien versions of themselves and shit.
What the shit? Yeah, and they were robbing them for their fuel. Like what the?
people were joking about this being like foreshadowing for
Like
like the
for
invasion, like
foreshadowing.
not foreshadowing, just like I was just like oh like it's funny how like actually I forgot what connection people were making, but and it's
Imagine if
interesting.
Matt said this was canon. Then people started like putting aliens in their freaking like AUs.
And it's just funny, like it's just interesting how now the planners are like just we're gonna get more future Amphibia content through the Chibi verse, which is now like another its own show. But it's right now it's just a bunch of like it's a clip show, but then they do have like new animation and
Yeah,
dialogue.
the plan has got a. I think right now Dude, who were the first hosts? I think it was like Molly McGee and Big City Greens. They got a host first,
Yeah,
and then we
episode
went over
two.
to yeah,
Episode
and then
two,
we went
yeah,
over to the Planters. Yeah,
they were basically like the hosts of
yeah.
that Chibi episode. Uh,
Man, I'm like, no, I love the Chibi shows, but I don't know. I think the frog fan in me, I'm always like, wait, you got the fact wrong. Like, because episode two, it was built on the idea that Hop Hop didn't know any of like the like what was it? Like he didn't know any of like the
the theater,
unspoken rules, all the unspoken rules about like theater stuff, and it's like he's a theater major. He should know this. He should know not to say Macbeth. He should know to like. He should know what saying break a leg means. Like, but I was just like that was just the frog nerd of me. Just like wait a minute, let me fact check this.
yeah, definitely. And
It's like when they call them like the Calamity Girls, like does anyone does anyone even call them the Calamity Girls? I've only heard like the Calamity Trio.
yeah, I heard the Calamity Trio, and then that short also had like it had
Yeah,
Marcy on the guitar and on the drums, which was a weird.
yeah, that was messing with my mind.
That's
I was
so
like, wait, that's
weird.
not right. The Calamity Girls. Yeah, because literally, if you just look up it's just I don't know, just the Calamity Girls. You know, that just I'm sorry, that doesn't sound as cool as the Calamity Trio. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's so wild though. Like the fucking like the name of the female triple in the show is called the Calamity Trio, man. Like does that not that doesn't like that goes hard, man. I feel like if you're like outside of this show, you have no clue what that is. You're like, damn, bro, the Calamity Trio? Damn. But whatever. Next we going on a tangent again.
They're never called the Calamity Trio in the show, right?
No,
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, is that? Yeah, I guess that's just something the fandom came up with themselves, right?
yeah,
Yeah, wow. I guess it's just
Yeah.
something that just caught on. Like, let me see. Like, now I'm gonna look up like the first instance of that on the frog chord.
yeah. It's just
That,
yeah, it just yeah, that was just a interesting. It's weird how they like whoever worked on that part of the show. It's like they knew about the Calamity wording, but then like switched Anne and Marcy on the instruments, but just a minor nip. I think it's because like the color coding. Because like even though Anne is the blue gem and Marcy's the green one, it's like you associate green a lot more with like Frog Valley and Anne, and then blue is a lot more like better suited for Newtopia and because it's by the water with Marcy. Right?
oh, sorry. Say it again. I
Yeah.
got distracted.
Oh, like I was just saying how like maybe the reason it was mixed up is because like blue is associated with blue was like kind of like better suited for like Newtopia because it's by the water with Marcy. Yeah, and then like
Oh, okay.
Frog Valley's more green.
Yeah, I could see the mix up. Yeah,
Swampy.
yeah. That
I still feel like they should have been like they still should have thought
yeah.
that
Should
out.
have done the
Battles of Ants is
research.
like
Yeah, should have done the
it's like
research.
one of the biggest
Yeah,
episodes
come
in the
on.
show.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, come on. Yeah.
Yeah, they ran as an ad.
Yeah.
That's their job.
Yeah. Come on. It got its own it got its own Spotify release. Come on.
Yeah, I think we covered all the shorts basically.
Yeah, is that about it?
Yeah, I think that's
A
about
pretty
it. Like
short amount of
unless
time too.
is there any other shorts that I think we covered everything.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's it. Like all the oh, I mean, nah, Ape That Takeover did that. That's like a long takeover, but I guess that's it.
Yeah, so we basically
Um,
covered all of the animated content of Amphibia.
well, now I'm miserable. Yeah, wow. All the animated content we have. Dang. There'll be more in the future, maybe. Maybe. I
Hopefully.
don't know.
Maybe Matt said some stuff about like they wanted to do shorts like during
Yeah,
the
my Polly spinoff.
yeah.
Go.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, like
It's
the
fine.
guy who the I guess the director of like that department publicly on Twitter was like, GIF posting with Matt about that. So it's like,
Yeah, literally. Yeah. So it's possible. Like it's always possible.
yeah. And okay, this is episode 67. So we gotta figure out we'll figure out something for episode 68, but 69, I have a very I have an idea. You guys you'll find out then.
Bro.
But
What?
no, we gotta keep it a surprise for the viewers. Don't worry, it'll be appropriate.
Okay.
But that concludes
like,
this week's recording, and thanks for listening. And next week we'll be covering. I have no idea. We'll figure it out. We'll come.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll
Like, yeah, I was thinking like, wait, do we have something work? Yeah.
Nope, but don't worry. Our loyal listeners, we'll have something ready.
They'll know. Yeah.
Well, thanks for listening, and say goodbye, everyone.
See y'all.
Peace, everybody.
See ya.